Okay, so I finally made it to my hotel room. It is, somebody reminded me on my phone that it is an hour difference between Missouri and Ohio. I totally forgot about that. I lose an hour. So I thought it was 9, it's actually about 10. Whoa. My phone is already adjusted, so it probably wouldn't have been a problem, but I've screwed that up before. I signed up for a triathlon once, and I went across the border, and I was 1 hour late, and I showed up just as it was starting. It was horrible. Anyway, here's my hotel room. I went to booking.com and got the cheapest I could find. When I got here, the lady actually said, oh, it's actually cheaper than that. So I got 3 nights for $137. Okay, the downside is the TV doesn't work. The TV does not work at all. There's not a single station. There's no cable, nothing. She even told me that. So, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to focus on radio or something. I didn't even bring a book. So, what I was gonna talk about, I brought my Chameleon empaths. I'm gonna set up an antenna maybe. It's actually too late, I'm gonna go to bed, but I might set an antenna up in here just so I could listen. And earlier I was talking about this thing that I got in the mail, and what this is, you tie this, it's a weight that arborists, tree climbing people use, and this one is pretty heavy at 1 pound, 16 ounces. Arborists use this. These guys go up and they climb trees. They specialize in tree climbing. They go up and they cut limbs and they cut down trees and things like that, and they document trees and stuff, but they use this to get, and I'm not kidding, 75, 80, 90 feet in the air. They tie the string onto it, and if you YouTube search arborist tree line throwing, this thing will slip through the trees after you swing it. You swing it like I did the last video. It will slip through the trees, and then you got to figure out what to do. You don't want to pull it back up this way. It might get caught and you'll lose it. But anyway, that's what this is, and it looks really cool. I think it's going to work very well, much better than my water bottle video that I made, which also worked really well, but I think I can get 50, 60, 70 feet with this. I actually need a lighter one though. This is so heavy. I'm going to have a hard time, this is so heavy. It's not going to go that high, but this thing is awesome. It also came with some rope, $22, $23 off Amazon, 150 feet of rope. So, if you get a 75 feet and 75 feet, you're there. Okay, so I've got a lot of food here that I brought. I brought my jet boil, which is a camping stove, which I'm going to show that to you later. So I brought some soup that I can heat up in there. It's basically just boils water. I brought a back pantry meal. I threw a bunch of stuff in here just for meals, just so in case I didn't feel like going out. Like tonight, there's no restaurants around here. By the way, this hotel is not in the best neighborhood, so there's a reason why it's a good price. That right there is Highway 75 south and then north. I'm in the northwest part, and there's some strip clubs, tattoo parlors, there's police everywhere. It's kind of shady, This hotel is weird. I'm gonna show you it. It's like it's been abandoned, but then they're trying to revitalize it, which I think it has. I think it used to be owned by this big company, and they sold it. It sat for a while, and now half the rooms are closed. But at the same time, there's people here, so I don't feel unsafe, but I also don't feel super safe. So I'm just gonna stay in here tonight. I parked my car under a light, and I brought all my stuff in here. My stuff is gonna stay with me, all my expensive gear. I'm keeping it all with me. I'm documenting this. The reason is not just for YouTube. It's not just for not just for my subscribers. I'm also showing my family this, so they want to know what's going on. I'm documenting it, and I'm keeping it for myself too. So these aren't the best videos. I'm just talking. I'm not even scripting, nothing. There's no jump cuts. There's no video editing. I'm just talking and pushing it out there, just getting the experience down. So I apologize for the poor quality. Anyway, tomorrow at 7 a.m. Contest University, I really do not like getting up early in the morning, but I have to, so because I signed up for it. So also in Missouri and anywhere west, you cannot buy Yuengling. You cannot buy Yuengling beer at all. It is, for some reason, they do not sell it west of Indiana. They don't even sell it in Illinois, so you have to be in Indiana or east or southeast to get it, but you cannot get it west. So, long story short, my family, my wife's family really likes Yuengling, so anytime we go and are able to get it, we grab a whole bunch and we bring it back. So that's what I'm doing. I'm having one tonight to relax. The drive here was unpleasant. It was fine until Indianapolis, and then I hit some traffic, which wasn't too bad. But then right after Indianapolis, for the next 50, 60, 70 miles, it was more trucks, more semi-trucks than I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot. I've driven a lot on Highway 44 from St. Louis to Tulsa, and there's a lot there, but I've never seen this many trucks. There were literally 10, 12, 15 of them lined up, and all of them were trying to dodge each other and getting close, and a lot of them would cut behind me really close, and I felt so uncomfortable getting from Indianapolis to Dayton. Most of the way, there are more trucks than I've ever seen in my life. I really did not feel super safe, to be honest with you. I felt really like I'm about to get in an accident half the way, and then the trucks, you know, they're trying to fight each other too, because they're... Anyway, I didn't like the drive. It was longer than I thought. Indianapolis was harder to get through than I thought. Wasn't terrible, but the trucks after it, horrible. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm getting up early. Hopefully I have enough energy to tape tomorrow, and that's it.